Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 123. Let's get ready to go to the GT Cafe and participation to go by menu book in Super Formula to be on number 47. But this will be doing for having a main objective to go prior on weekly challenges to be racing at Watkins Glen long course as I'm about to go by racing number 1. 2 and 3 to be stationed to have a good choice to be at Fuji International Speedway and Circuit de Scienti Clerks on B course layout. One reward is about to be received to have a 6-star roulette ticket after finishing to have 3 races by having his stamp placement to go by the main objective and aim for a podium finish in each race. For this new menu, I'd like you to try your hand at Japan's top tier racing series, Super Formula. To compete in this series, you will need the SF23 or SF19 Super Formula machine. Either can be purchased from Super Formula Session Japan at Brand Central. Place in all 3 and you'll be rewarded as a present. Good luck. Alright, let's get ready to go, and number 47 on the main objective to go settle in progress. That's how the main part of the segment to go for only one race at a time in each video. But talk about doing the series to have one part of the conclusion is about to go back and do a different part of the series to be right back on to square one. But also to have a good reminder notice to be on a date schedule on January 25th. That's how the next update will be arrived to have 2 Mission Gran Turismo and 1 car available, which is going to be surprisingly to have Suzuki or any kinds of different vehicle to be on the 3rd list. I hope it does. That's how we have to find out and see that we have to be here on time on Thursday to have a set update. Now let's go and proceed to Watkins Glen International and have a good recommendation to be prior to have the main objective for only one part of the weekly challenges that you guys really might need to have one menu book available in order to finish to have 3 races in one event. Let's have a good check on the detail. This is a special event brought to you by Super Formula, Japan's top tier motorsports category. Make use of all of your racing know-how and go for the win. 12 laps, tire wear to have 8 times, and fuel consumption by 4 times to have some 4 types of specified vehicle in SF23 or SF19 models with Toyota or Honda version by variants. But this time, there might be some few other Gran Turismo competitors will be using and go for some different kinds of livery variation to have this one to be having some different kind of specific to be using on either depends on Toyota or Honda version in the same model. But the penalty setting is about to be set on light, so we have to be very extra careful as I'm about to go and take on to have the first race to have a double check and go double down to be finished in 3rd place or higher. That's how I'm about to be here on time and just grab one menu book to be available, then go enter to have this most fine segment and weekly challenges to go combination all together. That's how I'll have to be here on time and watch the date before coming up by Wednesday as to be prior date on January 2024. So here we have Igor Fraka and Takuma Sasaki. Hey, I'm Igor Fraka, the first GT World Series champion. Super Formula machines are equipped with overtaking systems. Overtaking systems give drivers a momentary burst of power at the push of a button. It's best to use when cornering fast out of a corner, but as the window of opportunity is small, you'll need to time it well. Alright, got a first tip to be checked and good advice on Igor Fraka. And for Takuma Sasaki, hi there, I'm Takuma Sasaki from Japan. My plan is to race non-stop on hard tires, which are known for their low friction. By preventing my tires from wearing out during the first half of the race, I'll be able to make a clean break for the finish line in the second half. Hard tire compounds check, got to work, and do a main practice on mandatory when using the medium or soft racing tires. That should be doing one good plan, and reduced by performance point to go reduced by 929.13. But almost forgot to have one other thing to be equipped on fully customizable racing and transmission. But it'll have to give a good 340 to have a good minor peak of adjustment to go kick it up and go stronger by having an anti-lag system. So you see folks, when using the SF19 or 23 models of Super Formula between a Honda or Toyota version, is all about try to make your best effort and go super fast whenever you might need to get closer to the opponent by having a good use of overtake. So here I come, time to get ready, and let's get the show on the track. 20th position, here I come, and do a long lineup by the overtake. But this will be doing one phase of the objective to be finished in 3rd place or higher. That's how the menu book and weekly challenges to go combination all together. That's how I've been planning for waiting for this all the time. Okay, here comes Kawakami. Got to go and use the overtake. Better watch yourself. Approaches on the bus stop to keep a good, steady, wide open. Very nice, and go quick. This is going to be my first ever Super Formula race, just like GT Sport, and differently to be using on the SF23 models. But a bit much more better than the SF19 because same performance and different update to have 4 kinds of specific and 2 types of brand variation. But I kind of like it because it takes a lot of good concentration when facing up with some different opponents to have same cars with different liveries. But I bet you it will. That's how the practice is going to be set prior to the GTWS Nations Cup in the future event. Okay, first lap down, moving on in lap number 2. Okay, good side on the apex after turn 1. Time to go line up and overtake on turn 2 and 3. Whoa, better watch the sparks. That's where the trail will be lead to. Okay, while Sasaki is on the 18, got to be extra careful and overtake one SF23 at a time. Okay, close call. Now go by double. Gonna wait and do the major for SF23 lineup. There's Akamoto on the 14, Giorgio Mangalo on the 15, Takuma Minasono in the 14, along with Mikhail Hasal on the 13. Alright, there you go. Got to get closer to them and cue the double overtake. Okay, here it comes. Got to make a good follow through, then break in, turn 1 pass, and climbing up on the 13. Okay, 15.5 seconds up ahead. Killian Drummond is on the first, T. Yamanaka on the second, and Igor Fraka on the third. Okay, now the simple is that. The strategy is going to have to take a good matter of crucial when using on the hard racing tires is going to take one step of endurance, and even for having pit stop available when using on the medium or soft racing tires. That's how the only key is going to have to be a bit more concentration and go by practice in the mandatory requirement. Okay, gonna have to make one good pass and proceed to the next corner. Got a good eye on Battleio Gallo in position 8, along with Koke Lopez in position 9, and S. Suzuki on position 10. Okay, gonna have to go and take the right. Side-by-side breakthrough. Okay, gonna have to watch out for Gallo. Gonna keep a good attempted save and follow through on turn 1 in lap number 4 proceed. Okay, gonna have to take a good minor step of exercise caution. Number 8 position is going proceed. Yeah, that's a good response on the freestyle corner at the right. Time to dive in at the chute and followed by the dogleg. Back on 17 seconds. So I got a good eye on Takuma Sasaki in 3.5 seconds by closest up approaches to 7th position. Okay, watch the grip and the line. I hope I could probably have to go fast and dance right through. Well, okay, concentration might need to keep a good steady balance. Final corner is cleared. Now gonna have to take a good procedure on lap number 5. Okay, looks like there he is right now, 3.3 seconds up ahead. I hope I had to get closer to him. One dive in quickly and follow through at the bus stop chicane. Lighter, tighter, and smooth the acceleration cornering. There he is. Time to get closer to him and do the dog leg around on the upper curve. Okay, let's get back on to sector 3. Good overtake. Moving on in position 7. Alright, now just gonna have to take a good step of major mandatory step. But still at 17 seconds to go further up ahead away from Killian Drummond. When it comes to have a major attempt and follow through the strategy, just like the GTWS Nations Cup by using 2 SF23 models and SF19 models in 2 brands. Well, it gives me a lot of good thrill of intense competition since we've been racing from the GT Sport era. But still currently to have a different challenges and go by in on the GT7 era. But very good for having a smooth pave deacceleration and modest to go faster up and lev it to the limit. Looks like Ryota Kokubun is climbing up and go for position 2. Looks like the slipstream train is now go by formation. I hope few other opponents is still actually trying to keep it up and keep a good stationary on the medium or soft tires. Determined by choice, we'll have to keep a good monitor check. Alright, halfway there is almost done. Just gonna have to keep a good additional extra for the next 6 laps. .6 seconds to Angel Inestrosa. Got to keep going and stay on track. I hope the chicane might have to take a good step to go on commit. Okay, still in one piece. And follow through on turn 6 to be right back at the chute. Okay, that's very good. Always keep a good concentration in clean racing in style. Okay, proper braking, up I go. Inestrosa is almost a bit slowing down. Oh, so very close. It's definitely like Formula 1, but different. I still got a lot of good grip and motion, and they're about to go a bit separate by distance. Okay, the other drivers from behind is now at the soft compound tires. Just keep a good monitor and proceed on lap number 8. It's only down to 2 seconds to Inestrosa's position on number 6. Okay, that's good. Time to keep pushing and wait on hold until I really gonna have to queue on the overtake. Just to be monitor check. Okay, just hold it steady. Now go by the slipstream and catch us up back to Sector 3. Okay, looks like Kokobun and Uroboros at the pit. Now's my time, and just keep pushing to have the 4th position on lap number 9. Just 3 more to go. Got a good eye on Iko Fraka, and monitor by the update to go reduced in 12 seconds. Okay, gonna have to take a good pass onto the left. 3rd place is doing check and proceed. But what can I say? Iko Fraka did his best out there for having a Super Formula career in Japan. Okay, 11 seconds to go. Killian Drummond is still in the 1st position. But it's going to have to take a little bit further time and go break the gap distance for only 1 second at a time. Okay, the tire wear is about to get a little bit more beating. Hard compound is still doing a good endurance. Got a good eye on Yamanaka, passed by and approaches to the final corner. Drummond at the pit, just to keep going, and monitor on hold in lean 6. That's how I'm about to go play defense and offense to do the same. Okay, he's slowing down and going up a little bit. It's only down to me and Yamanaka. So let's give this for a one-on-one showdown to have a good honorary race. Gotta make sure if I had to stay on hold if Yamanaka is going to proceed at the pit. That's how medium and soft racing tires is still yet to be on the usual way to be on the practice of mandatory. Okay, that should be good enough. Time to keep pushing and proceed on the penultimate lap on 11. Okay, watch that tire grip. Okay, looks like Yamanaka is not giving up yet. I still have a lot of good push to go. Oh, okay. Still got a lot of good touch on the apex. Okay, well, kind of think of it, I just really might need to keep my mind up whenever I just recently just watched a music video of Hideaway that shows Charlie Morningstar. Well, okay, I just need to stick it to the racing strategy. I know this is going to be a bit more tougher and a little bit more crazy. Okay, there he is right now. Time to get back up and hold the fuel in lead 6. Gonna take some time, and Yamanaka is slowing down. Okay, shorter time comes with challenging measures. Okay, almost there. Just to keep a good optional objective to go by having a good hard step on first position. Got to stay ahead of Yamanaka and go for lap number 12 to be stationed, and this is how it goes to be ending in the first race. The fans are cheering for me, and Yamanaka is going to have it one step closer to have a final showdown. Team UTRS Insportec is now going faster and quicker. First position in the lead. Alright, now I am on the roll. This is going to be so very excellent to have a good decent step, and weekly challenges has now coming in to have a good second check mark to go proceed onto the next other 3 events. For only one racing car to another, and that will be bring out to have 3 more road cars to have the main part on weekly challenges to be currently in progress. So I had to keep pushing and stay on closer to have 2 more sectors to go. Gonna drive away till I have to keep a good line, and almost there to the finish line at the podium. Almost there, you guys. One race to have a good endurance, and a final corner is now doing a full stretch, and watch the checker flag is now coming in to be seen. Oh yeah, first place for Team UTRS Insportec on number 1 race at Watkins Glen long course to have a good effort on Super Formula. That's checkmark number 2 complete. Just came in first, and excellent to be starting out in progress to have race number 2 will be coming up soon to have the 2 choices by determined on the track. But by speed rewards is now being seen on the fastest lap time on number 12 is 1 minute 27.948 seconds by having a total time in 18 minutes 7.546 seconds. Awesome, and very thrilled to have some few other Gran Turismo competitors to have different livery variation on the SF23 models. Now that's a good competition, you guys. Awesome race and earning by successful by 240,000 Gran Turismo credit. Prize money to go double up by 50%, and new day of a daily workout plus a 3-star roulette ticket is now being received. That's 1 stamp to be checked, 2 more to go. So I'll have to make sure to go to Circuit de Scienti Clerks on B course layout for having race number 2 in part 124. That's how my plan of strategy and management to go over to have a moment and race on practices to have a good priority session to the GTWS Nations Cup for the 2024 series. But I know I'm just really going to miss out for having one best effort because of many changes for 2024. But talk about having a big moment to have some plan of having my channel to go faster and higher to be reaching up to 1,000. But currently to be back at 611. But help me out, you guys. Help me out and get my channel up to go over to be at 1,000 is all I really want to have a good support and achieve my goal. But almost forgot to have a replay that I just need to have a good moment to see it here by having a captured thumbnail image. But what about having my first ever race to have a checker flag? That's how I just really want to have something to have a good moment to be in the scene. Okay, coming into the final turn. Okay, just wait, and there you go. 1 thumbnail image plus a checker flag is now quite good to be seen. Okay, there you go. 1 replay saved, and looks like new day arrived from January 22nd and go to January 23rd. Well, I can't admit that was very good to be an excellent start to have a second part of weekly challenges and go additional to have some more event and event directory on 82%. So let's check, and looks like this could be going by having a change of plans to go by having 5-part conclusion. So I'll have to keep that in mind because 1 race in 1 video is all I need to have a good few amount of requirement, just like World Touring Car 900 and Red Bull X 2019 Nations Cup. So I kind of say this will be doing quite good to be recommended to have the good place to be racing on Circuit de Scienti Clerks and B course layout in the next video to be highlight and go for proceed in the main objective along with race number 3 at Fuji International Speedway in Japan. By additional Autopolis International Racing Course and Michelin Raceway World Atlanta is now being added as well. Well, I hope I'm about to get ready and just keep racing in progress to have the best participation in Super Formula to wrap this up at the end of the video. So stay tuned, you guys. I just really might need to do some more practice and just have to go faster for having a main future moment references for the GTWS Nations Cup for the 2024 series. But hopefully, if any Gran Turismo player might have a good prediction to be bring out to have the SF23 just like last time back from 2023. I hope it is, so I have to find out soon enough and just keep a good lookout in sport mode to be on the date schedule for Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more to see for more social media platforms. And don't forget to check it out, all of my screenshot images on UDRS in Sportec, Vision Total Drama, and DreamArt Livery Style Dispenser presented by myself, Hyperion-Blue-GT, as you may welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.